story changed how I see everything. This man never even touched money, but yet he had everything. Welcome to Thailand. We took a wrong turn, realized the road dead ended. I hate the term dead end. But this man came out of his house. He said, "Hey, come in my house." Money. No way I'm going in this man's house. The man then says this phrase, "No money, all heart. Please come in my house." Would you go into this house? When I travel, I typically will have 3 objectives. 1, I like to see street art. Street art is an amazing way to know a culture. It tells you what the locals think, it tells you the things they deal with, the trials, it tells you what the culture is really about. You can go on a tour, learn about the history of the place, but it doesn't say exactly what's happening at that moment and the things that people really struggle with in an unbiased way, put out there on the streets, put out there in the most raw format you possibly can. The piece that stood out the most to me was a Mickey Mouse. I had no idea who the artist was, but I saw this piece everywhere. I collect street art. All over my house is the voice of the unheard, painted in the quiet when no one is looking, when the city sleeps, but the stories refuse to rest. It's a rebellion, a beauty, grief, and joy, pasted onto my walls, unfiltered pulse of a place. My walls are covered with these voices. A struggle in Bogota, a dream in Bangkok, a whispered secret. They aren't just paintings, they are proof that someone, somewhere, needed the world to know they existed. My second goal is to do cancer outreach. I have a nonprofit and I believe in giving back. And the third is I like to go to the country's high point. It's never easy. It forces you off a beaten path, hours down a dirt road. I put a lot of effort into collecting street art and support the artist. I wanted to figure out who this Mickey Mouse artist was, but I had no idea who he was or how to support him. There are places you find on a map, and then there are places that find you. So we decided to go into this guy's house. This guy's house was amazing. It was a monument to kindness. There was this wall. The wall had signatures from all over the world on it, and it just showed that this guy had invited hundreds of, if not thousands of people into his home, and they had all signed this wall. They would spend an evening with him. On his back porch, he had a hammock that overlooked the ocean. Somehow this art piece that I'd seen all over Bangkok and Thailand was in this guy's house, on his wall. How does this happen? Like it had been waiting to find us. He said he knows the artist behind the sticker, and his name rolled off his tongue like a good friend, Mue Bon. He said he would show us more art, take us on an adventure, and get me some stickers the next day. He did just that. And we met the artist's best friend, and we traded shirts. It has Mickey Mouse sticker on it, and then also has a bigger version on the back. Here's one of the stickers. I got a couple, and then he told me the meaning behind the sticker. The meaning behind the sticker goes pretty deep. If you've ever been to the White Temple in Thailand, you see that it's a gorgeous white temple, hands coming out of the ground. There were missiles. Amidst the shimmering spires and sacred silence echoes the face of pop culture, Michael Jackson, Spider-Man, even Kung Fu Panda, woven into scenes of chaos and collapse. Could it be that these icons, once symbols of wonder, now stand as quiet questions, asking whether our hunger for heroes, fantasies, and fleeting fame has replaced something more eternal? The temple doesn't scold, it simply holds a mirror. Beneath its beauty, 1,000 hands reach for the earth, a gentle reminder. Might our desires be the very thing that keep us from crossing into peace? The Mickey Mouse skull represented the death or a funeral for things we think we need. A quiet rebellion against more money, more things, more weight to carry. It said if you look closer at this skull, it actually creates a peace sign. So it wasn't just Mickey Mouse skull, it's like the white temple in a sticker. It's the progression from one ideal, and it was a progress to peace. And this is my fish in the sky moment. This is the moment that changed everything for me. At the end of the day, I offered this man some money. He refused. He said, "Money taints the heart. Live a good life and do good things, and if you are kind, the world will take care of you." He said, "I am truly all heart and no money." He said, "From pure kindness, I am always taken care of. I have food, I have friends, I have everything I need." He said, "If you want to do something, just buy me some dinner." He is living proof that kindness and generosity can replace currency. Could we survive on kindness alone? In a world that sometimes seems obsessed with money, Jeab and Mue Bon taught me something else. No money, all heart. And maybe that's the richest way to be.